holidays. Today's get ready with me is going to be like a soft, warm, I call it the gingerbread glam. It's a lot of nice, warm, brown, orangey colors. And of course, we're going to have an open-ended conversation about things that I think are important, things that I think are worthy to talk about. So again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned. I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, I've already primed my face. I've did my eyebrows the usual. I've concealed, primed. I primed my eyelids. I used my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in sand, and then I set with my Maybelline Fit Me powder in light medium. And we're going to get started straight into the eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow palette we're going to use today, and just go off on a little tangent, this makeup look is mostly like most of the face is first impressions, first full impressions. I got out some new makeup. So the palette I'm going to use for my eyes, this is the Morphe 2. This is called the Wallflower palette. It's very cute. It has a lot of nice warm neutrals, perfect for the holidays. It's from Target, so make sure you guys go check these out. They have a lot of nice new Morphe stuff in Target. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take a Morphe brush. This is the R37 brush. And I'm going to take this color right here, which is actually called, it's called Born to Beam. I'm going to take a little bit of this. I already swatched them. They're very pigmented. So I'm just going to knock off the excess. I'm going to use this nice warm orangey color as a transition color. And I'm focusing this on the outer corner, and I'm just bringing it into the inner corner. I'm just going to blend this. Make sure that you blend everything so that everything is soft and there is no harsh lines. Then I'm going to repeat on the other eye. I focus it on the outer corner. I build up the most intensity there. And then I just bring it into my inner corner. Alright, perfect. Everything is nice and soft and blended. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take a smaller blender brush. I'm just going to take this Wet n Wild one. And I'm going to go into this color right here, which is actual, it's called Subtle Tea, like subtle T-E-A, like tea. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this on this more concentrated blender brush. I'm going to focus this on my outer corner. So basically to do that, I just take a little bit of the color, I stamp it in place, and then I'm just going to blend it, blend it, blend it. And I'm just going to bring this halfway across my crease. Again, you just want to stamp the color in place just to mark where you want it to start, and then we're going to bring this halfway across. We're kind of bringing it down onto the lid a little bit down onto the outer lid. And just fluff it through your outer corner. Make sure you just fluff this through, bring it halfway through the crease. Alright, now this is where we get into our eyeliner that we are going to blend out. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brown eyeliner It's from LA Colors. It's just in the color, it's in dark brown. And I'm going to draw a little bit of a liner, but we're gonna, because it's a gel eyeliner, we're gonna further blend it out with a little bit of eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna blend or apply this liner. It doesn't have to be sharp or anything because it's all gonna get blended out, but try to be as precise as possible. I'm gonna make a little baby cat eye, and I'm gonna bring it right about to the corner or to the middle of my eye, like my pupil. So I'm gonna fill that in. Perfect. And then I'm gonna go back into my Morphe palette and I'm gonna take the color. It's called More. Let me see. This is actually called Well Grounded. I had to look at it to make sure. All of the colors are on the back. I like that. So I'm gonna take the color Well Grounded. And I'm gonna take this Anastasia brush. I'm gonna take this flat, soft blender brush. I'm gonna go into that color, which is this one, Well Grounded, right here. Get a little bit on the brush, and I'm gonna start to just like blend out that eyeliner to make it nice and soft. And just start with a little bit of eyeshadow at a time. And just begin to blend it, blend it, blend it. And then I'm gonna go on with that other side. And I'm just gonna make sure that everything is nice and soft. Perfect. So the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm gonna take this brown liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to go over this, and I'm gonna make a smaller cat eye, but it's gonna be under this liner that we just made. And now that we have that liner applied, I'm just gonna go back in with a little bit of concealer just to sharpen up that crease. Or not the crease, I'm just going to sharpen up the edge of like my eyeliner, just to make sure that it's nice and sharp and precise. So I just apply a little bit of the concealer on the back of my hand. I take my angled concealer brush that has a blender on the other end, apply just a little bit, a light amount. blend it out. Be careful with a gentle hand. Just blend it out. Get that liner nice and sharp. And then what you're gonna do, go back in one more time, and I just like to make sure that everything as far as the liner in correspondence to that brown eyeshadow is nice and blended. And these are very pigmented eyeshadows, so I'm just gonna go in with the lightest hand. And I just want to take a little bit of this and just stamp it into my crease just a little bit, just to give a little bit more depth, but not take away from those two transition colors that we used. Alright, now that that's nice and blended, what you're going to do next is I'm going to take this small little pencil shader brush. I'm going to add a little bit of setting spray. This is the Mario Badescu. This is the orange, aloe, and sage. Put a little bit on the brush. And I'm going to take this golden color. It's really pretty right here. That is the color... It's called Golden Light. Apply a little bit of this with my damp brush, and just in that space where we're kind of missing eyeshadow, I'm gonna apply it. And I don't want to do a cut crease. I'm just gonna apply it and make sure that I blend it up, not too much, but I just want nice, soft, soft lines. And again, these are really pigmented, so like a little goes a long way. All right, I just want to go back in one more time to that color Well Grounded. A little bit of it on this brush, and just literally the smallest amount to just kind of blend that wing out, blend the edges, and then all right, perfect. So always make sure you go back in and you look and you check, make sure everything is how you like it. I might take a little bit on that pencil shader brush and just apply a little bit more that golden light color, just to make sure it's evenly pigmented. All right, that's the eyeshadow look. We're gonna repeat the same thing on this side, and I'll be right back. See you guys soon. All right, you guys, we're back. I repeated the same process on this side that I did for this eye, and what we're gonna move into next is we're gonna move into our foundation. This is a new first impression. This is the Fenty Beauty. This is her Blur and Smooth Tint Stick. I'm in the color 13. So I'm just gonna apply this. Pull up a little bit. Alright, that seems like it's enough. And make sure it's closed. And I'm going to take my foundation buffing brush, and I'm just going to buff this into my skin. so far as a first impression, I really like this foundation. It has a lot of nice good coverage. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin at all. It feels very lightweight. And again, I'm really liking the coverage. So I'm just going to apply this to the face, the nose. Not too much on my under eyes because I'm going to end up going back with concealer. Make sure this is all blended out across my forehead. Buff into the in between my eyebrows. Other sides of the temples. Make sure you blend this down onto your neck. Make sure everything is blended exactly how it is intended. Always take a look up close. As a first impression, I love the coverage of this foundation. It's the perfect like in between of a matte foundation and one that's more glowy, more hydrated looking. Very skin-like finish. I really like it. So I like that. I'm next going to take my Maybelline, of course, my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the color 20 Sand. Because I'm really liking the coverage of this foundation, I'm going to use less concealer today. I'm just going to focus it more on shaping my face. So, of course, bring it up to your temple to lift the face. A little bit on the under eye. Perfect. Concealer. Right like that. On my chin. Down the bridge of my nose. And a little bit on the forehead. So less concealer today. Just focus on using it to shape the face rather than to cover anything up. And while this dries down, the topic that I wanted to get into while my concealer is drying down is that what I wrote right here: self-determination is key. Always believe in yourself. And the first thing that I wrote, it says that self-determination, taking charge of your life, is key to manifesting your goals. Everything starts with you and how you choose your energy, how you choose to use your energy to manifest and plan. You have to make the choice of whether you want to use your high vibrational energy, keep that energy high, which means that you are focusing strong on your positive habits, your goals, your dreams, your manifestation. You're practicing positive self-care habits, positive affirmations, everything to just bring that good energy into yourself and also bringing it back out into the universe. Or sometimes your energy might be low vibrational, where you might feel a little bit pessimistic or standoffish. It's just all of that. I don't even want to get into negative low vibrational energy because we want to keep this video high vibrational. So always choose the best way to manifest, the best way to put yourself in that self-determinant attitude is to keep your energy and keep your vibes high vibrational. Be positive, be happy. Even if you do hit a spot where it feels as if you might be in a lower vibration, Again, I've always said there's a negative to every perceived positive. So again, choose to lift your energy back up here to that high vibrational mindset and see the positive in what you might perceive to be a negative. So first thing, well, after this is dried down, again, this is dried down for a couple minutes now, I'm going to take my beauty blender. It's already nice and hydrated, and I'm going to start blending out my concealer. And another thing I wanted to state about this foundation is that it has very good coverage. So I didn't plan on using a lot of concealer because the coverage is very good. So I applied less concealer and I focused more on the face shaping technique that I like to use by bringing that concealer up into my temples rather than also using my concealer to conceal anything under my eyes. So this is more or less to just shape my face. But we're just blending that out. Make sure everything is nice and smooth. I always like to make sure I blend out the edges very well. Might come to a little bit more concealer right here. Just a little bit more. That's just personal preference. Use the light hands when blending out your concealer. And now that that's all blended out, I'm going to set my face. I'm going to use my little powder puff, and I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder, setting powder in light medium, and I'm just going to set my face. And I like to set as I go, just to make sure that everything doesn't crease. I'm not going to bake too much. Just like I said, this foundation has a lot of good coverage to it, so I don't see a lot of powder necessary. Okay, perfect. We're going to repeat blending through the rest of the face. Okay, now that everything is blended, again, we're going to set with the powder, Maybelline Fit Me in light medium. Apply a little bit to your powder puff. And just set under the eyes. Okay, perfect. Continue to our chin. and then our forehead. Okay, set that with powder. And I got a little bit in my eyebrows, so it happens. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take just this little spoolie and just knock it out of my eyebrows without applying any more products to make my eyebrows look too heavy. Just knock that excess that fell on my eyebrows. We're all set. So the next thing I'm going to talk about, and what I'm going to get into next, we're going to get into bronzer. And what else are we talking about? Self-determination. I wrote a whole bunch over here. So I said, believe in yourself no matter what. Literally, I put this in quotes, and it has literally in it. It says, I literally don't care what anyone says. Believe in you. So what that means to me is basically your dreams and your goals are personal to you. They are not central to anyone else but yourself. So while it is healthy to take advice from other people, people who are experienced, people who are wise, etc., etc., understand. Oh, and I'm taking my Juvia, just go finish it. Juvia's Place. This is the bronze palette in tan, and I'm just beginning to blend in my contour across my forehead. But understand that your dreams and what you want to do with your life, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, those things are central to you. So you need to believe in yourself first, because again, always remember, no one is alone in this world. You always have your supporters, and make sure that you give thanks to your supporters. Remember, hearts and sparkles for everyone. Love the people that support you. But understand that when it comes down to you as a person, you need to believe in yourself and block out any negative influence, any negative vibes, low vibrational energy, etc. You literally have to do that. And you have to make sure that you give yourself grace, you give yourself positive energy, that same positive energy that I always tell people to put out into the universe. Make sure you're giving that positive energy back to yourself, and make sure again that you just fundamentally believe in yourself, you believe in your abilities. Don't let anyone or anything take that away from you. So I'm just blending my contour, and again, I bring it up towards my temples, and I stop right at about the arch of my eyebrow, and that's supplementing that face lifting technique. Make sure that you always press the powder into the face. You don't want to swipe it, because that could reduce the coverage of your foundation and the overall efficacy of your bronzer. So just make sure that you push the product into your face. All right, perfect. Our chin. All right. That's looking really good so far. So the next thing that you want to do is you want to go into your bronzer, and the next thing that I wrote down as far as self-determination is that know that you are worthy and capable of any goal you want to manifest and achieve. And I said in quotes, you super smart, you super pretty, you're super amazing. You know that's right. Like, I know that's right. You know that's right. So, and don't be afraid, just go off on a little tangent. While you're journaling, put in a couple positive affirmations in there in between your notes as the way that you journal. I hope you guys use my journaling pages. Put in some positive affirmations just anywhere in between there. I don't care if they're in the margins, whatever. That's always a plus. But I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Glow Kit in Sunlit, and I'm taking the bronze color as my bronzer, favorite bronzer, and I'm just going to bronze the face, bronze the forehead, the usual. A little bit on the chin. Alright, and right after that bronzer is usually when I like to go in and do my nose contour and get that settled. So I'm going to go back with my beauty blender. It's nice and hydrated with fresh water. And I like to blend straight up the middle. And then I set with powder. Use my powder brush just to set that with a little bit of powder. And I promise you it looks crazy, but we're gonna blend it out, of course. I'm going to take this is a 98, 99-cent brush from Temu. It's a nose contour brush specifically for nose contours. I love to use this brush. Take a little bit of that bronzing powder and just contour your nose. And then I just use my powder brush to just knock off that excess and to blend my nose contour so it is not as, you know, harsh, and make sure you just go in where necessary. And again, just to make sure everything's nice and soft, just lightly go over the edges with our beauty blender. All right, but I don't know if I elaborated this, but know that you are worthy and capable of any goal you want to manifest. And then I put my little positive affirmations. It's important to put positive affirmations in between your journaling, all of that stuff. But don't let any, and again, this is going towards negative outside influences, whether that's person, place, thing. Don't let a person tell you, person, place, or thing, tell you that you are limited to a certain set of goals, a certain lifestyle, a certain, basically limiting yourself or letting another, again, person, place, or thing limit you. Don't ever let anyone do that. It's so important to keep your own positive, again, self-determined mindset, and know that you are capable of anything that you want to achieve. You are capable of anything that you want out of this life. You have to believe in yourself first. Remember that your supporters are there to support you and help you. They believe in you. They're sending you hearts and sparkles as well. Everybody is just hearts and sparkles. We love those. And that fundamentally, you basically have a positive outlook on everything as far as your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, what you choose to do with your life. There should be nothing, anything, anyone that can take away the things that you want for your life. So just remember that. But I'm going to go in. This is my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, sage, and orange blossom. I got a new bottle. Cover my eyes a little bit. Set this down, and then we're going to fan it dry, and we'll be right back. All right, you guys, we're back. I fanned, of course. I love to use my eyelashes to, you know, fan my face, but I'm going to go back in and finish the rest of my face. What I'm going to do now is blush. This is another, like, first full impression. Where is it? Okay, here we go. I'm going to be using the ColourPop. This is called the Cheek Dew. It's a serum blush. This is in the color Kiss Kiss. And I'm just going to shake it up a little bit just to make sure everything is good in there. I'm just going to apply a little bit on the back of my hand. That's the color. And I'm going to take a nice soft blending brush like this, pick up a little bit of this on my brush, and I'm going to apply and blend out as necessary. I like to focus this on the top of my cheekbones. And again, I like this blush. I'm liking the color. Put a little bit in my temples. I really like this color. It's a nice, soft, light coverage. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more, just for a little bit more color. I really like this blush. I love the color. All right, perfect. And it has a nice soft glow to it. I like it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get back into my eyes, my eyelashes, and whatnot. I'm going to take my Maybelline Lashes Sensational Sky High Mascara in Waterproof Black, and I'm just going to apply a nice beginning coat to my lashes. And the next topic, I guess I can get started talking about it while I put this mascara on, is basically, don't let anybody make you feel how can I say, don't let anybody make you feel any type of way, like in a negative way, for celebrating your achievements, your milestones, your goals, you hitting those goals, exceeding those goals, surpassing those goals. Don't let anyone or anything attempt to make you feel bad or, again, any type of way about things like that. It's so important to just give yourself grace. Don't forget to give yourself praise, like positive affirmations, not self-determination, but positive affirmations. Don't ever forget. Oh, I'm going in with my Pure Cosmetics highlighter while my mascara dries. But oh, I love how this sits on top of the blush. So pretty. Again, we love full first impressions. But that's how I was saying, don't let any negative, low vibrational, or anything that's not positive, don't let any of that taper energy, again, basically put a damper on your parade. Be happy with yourself, be happy for how far you've come, be happy for everything that you achieve, give thanks to the people that support you, and just remember to stay positive, stay kind, and stay graceful. That's the best advice I can give with things like that. But I'm just highlighting my brow bone, nose, all of that. Very pretty, nice, light, soft glow. I love this blush and highlighter combo. But now that my mascara has dried and it won't smudge while I'm putting on my lashes, this is a set of double stacked, you guys can see it, cat eyelashes. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of glue and I'm going to put these on. I actually have some clear duo glue. This is the brush on one. I like this one because it does dry a little bit faster than the squeeze out adhesive, so I love that for me. And this dries really fast, so I'm gonna hurry up and find my tweezers. Here they are. And just once it starts to turn a little bit clear around the edges, we are going to apply these to the outer corners of our lids. And make sure you get that band nice and close. All right, perfect, pretty. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the other lash. We're gonna finish up our eyes in one quick second. It's just a little excess glue or like eyelash just like hanging off the side. Just take that off. Perfect. Apply our duo brush on adhesive. Wait for it to turn clear around the edges. It doesn't take long. And apply to our eyes. Oops. Fell off onto my shirt. It's okay. Again, I feel like I've said this before, but I have really curly eyelashes, and sometimes they push the lashes back off of my skin, so I have to make sure that I get behind the lashes when I am applying my false lashes. And then sometimes like the inner corner won't stick down like how it's supposed to. The thing I love about the brush on adhesive is the point is nice and fine, so you're able to like get up under the corner of that lash, let it dry for a little bit. It dries faster because of the heat of your body, or you're able to place it where it's supposed to go. Alright y'all, I applied my lashes, so we're gonna get into the bottom eyeliner eyeshadow. We always want to have bottom eyeshadow that matches our top eyeshadow. So the first thing I'm going to use is a pencil liner. This is again another first impression. This is the Sephora 12-hour colorful crayon contour eye pencil, and this is in the color coconut. I love to use like a soft beige in my inner eye instead of a white eyeliner. I feel like that could be a little bit too harsh. I like to use that to brighten up my eye, so I'm just gonna take this and put it on my waterline. And I really like this pencil. It glides on really smooth. It's not dry. And again, you see how it brightens up our eye? We love that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this little flat, fluffy blender brush, and we're going to go back into that Morphe 2 palette. And I'm going to take the second transition color. I'm not going to take the darker one, but the second transition color that I used is actually this one right here. Take a little bit of that on that fluffy blender brush, and I'm going to put this on like the outer 2/3 of my lower lid and just blend it. All right, perfect. Same thing for the other eye. Make sure that it's nice and blended out, and you bring it up into that wing. All right, perfect. And then I'm just gonna finish off with a nice light coat of mascara. Perfect. The other eye gets the same thing. All right, perfect. And then the last step for all of this is that I'm going to take a nice small flat brush and I'm going to highlight my inner corner. I'm going to take this shimmery shade right here, the top one. Apply a little bit of that. And apply this to my inner corner. And I'm applying it as if I'm finishing the liner on my lower lid, but I'm just using a nice glittery color. Alright, perfect. That finishes off the eyes. I'm calling this my Gingerbread Glam. It's a lot of like nice warm tones to this glam. Again, make sure those eyelashes are nice and secure. Nice, pretty. I'm loving the light eyeliner to just brighten up the eyes. I feel like that's very pretty. So the next thing I'm going to do, which is actually the last thing, then we're going to wrap up our open-ended conversation and whatnot, is I'm going to line my lips. This is the Nika K lip liner in the color Choco. I love this lip liner. I feel like it's the perfect brown lip liner. It goes with everything. Line my lips. And I do overline. I do overline my lips, but not too much. Blend that out. And then I'm going to take the, oh, not this one. I'm going to take the Diamond Glow lip gloss. I think this is also, yep, this is also by Nika K. It's in the color Gorgeous. It's like a nice warm bronzy color. And I'm going to apply this all over my lips. My favorite lip glosses from the hair store. They're not sticky. Pretty colors. Perfect. So again, that's the look, you guys. I call this my nice soft holiday. Of course, we're getting into the holiday looks, the holiday glams. This is my nice soft holiday gingerbread glam. A nice warm spice tones, smoky eye, smoky liner with a nice bronzy pretty lip. Very pretty, actually. Hold on. Again, always make sure that you double check your makeup. I'm just going to go in really fast. Here, just fix where I overlined my lip just a little bit too much. Simple as that. Perfect. So perfect. So this is my nice soft gingerbread glam. That's what I'm gonna call this. And again, just to wrap up our open-ended conversation, self-determination is key. Love yourself. Keep yourself in that nice high vibrational energy. Make sure that you are at peace with your goals, at peace with yourself. Don't let any negative outside influences, don't let anybody, person, place, or thing tell you that your goals are not achievable, they're not obtainable, they're not realistic. As long as you put all of your positive intentions, your positive high vibrational energy, remember that people support you, remember that people love you, they want to see you succeed, they want to see you go far. I promise you, you will achieve anything that you put your mind to, no matter if it's big, small, you see it as big, small, or anything in between. Don't let anybody make you feel bad for celebrating your success, celebrating your accomplishments, celebrating the positive things that you do. Always make sure to give yourself grace, give yourself that, and make sure that you are celebrating yourself. It's healthy to celebrate yourself. It's healthy to see yourself in a positive light. It's healthy to see the good in the things that you're doing and congratulate yourself. Don't forget those positive affirmations. We love those positive affirmations. And just keep yourself in that high vibrational energy up here. Don't let any negativity, like I'm gonna elaborate into a little bit. Don't let any negativity like gossip, rumors, lies, just leave that where it's at. Leave that in the lower realms of the lower negative vibration. Keep yourself in that high positive vibration, and I promise you, you will be on the straight positive path towards your goals. So once again, you guys, my name is Maya Marie. This is my soft, pretty gingerbread glam, color of gingerbread, perfect holiday glam. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys again soon next week, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, happy holidays. And again, I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye. Do 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 do